Good morning, dear friends. Today is December 16, and today we have already begun the Christmas novena. And yesterday evening, in fact, I have already celebrated the first of the Simbang Gabi in the Mayapa Parish, in particular in Siranglupa, Kanluran. And I'd like to share something with you. Some days ago, I received a message from Father Vashlav Clement, who was our previous regional counselor for East Asia Oceania among the Salesians of Don Bosco. And he said, "Dear Joel, can you produce 3 minutes Italian spoken Christmas narrative about the 2020 Filipino Youth Christmas?" And so through him, I have been asked this question. In fact, the one who asked it was the rector of the Basilica of Mary, Hope of Christians in Turin. He's Father Guido Erico. And that is basically the question. How is Christmas celebrated by the Filipino youth? And so I began in this way, and this is my sharing. They say that the longest Christmas is celebrated in the Philippines with the arrival of the Ber months from September, and now we're in December. And the September Christmas has already begun for the Filipinos, especially for young people who see Christmas as something truly pleasant. And Christmas carols begin to be heard on the radio, in shopping malls, and other shops. Of course, we do not so much subscribe to this because we follow more closely the liturgical year. And the Advent has come still in the last Sunday of November. Of course, before that, we still had to celebrate Christ the King. And yet the Christmas are also anticipated in the liturgy, not only in the octave that precedes it, which all the liturgical books have, but for the Philippines, we have the privilege of celebrating Christmas in the last days of the season of Advent, the 9 days before Christmas. And here we recall the words of Pope Francis, who last year on December 15, 2019, celebrated one of these masses for the Filipinos in Rome and in the Vatican. It was during the Gaudete Sunday. And he said, "In the Philippines for centuries, there has been a novena in preparation for Christmas called Simbang Gabi. During 9 days, the Filipino faithful gather at dawn in their parishes for a special Eucharistic celebration. In recent decades, thanks to the Filipino migrants, this devotion has crossed national borders and reached many other countries. For years, Simbang Gabi has also been celebrated in the Diocese of Rome." And he was speaking of that day. And today, we celebrate it together here in St. Peter's Basilica. And so the question, where are the young Filipinos at Christmas time? What do they do to celebrate? During the said Simbang Gabi, young people, together with their families, go to the church for 9 nights or early mornings for the celebration of Mass. And quite a number of them serve in the liturgy as altar servers, readers, or members of the choir. And some go out caroling to sing Christmas hymns to the people of some houses. And young people celebrate also in their schools, at the oratory, or as friends, either in the park or in restaurants. And there are groups of young people who give gifts to poor people. And all of these were taking place in the Christmas seasons before the pandemic. But what happened now? What are young Filipinos doing in the time of the pandemic? So many things have changed. They cannot celebrate as a group, either at school or in the parish. They cannot even carol. And the protocols that have been put in place do not allow this, not even this outreach as a group, no, going to these places where we have our needy brothers and sisters. And yet, Christmas continues for all of them, for all of us. The celebration goes on. And this time, it's at home, in the family. Something even closer to our hearts because we are with our loved ones. Of course, there's no stopping celebration online. But in this situation, Even in the midst of the pandemic, young people welcome Jesus and continue to hope. And some young people, of course, those who are already of age 15 above, knowing that they could go for the celebration of the Simbang Gabi, indeed go for these celebrations and are also involved, as was my experience yesterday in that Mass. And so, like all of them, we look forward to the coming of Jesus and continue to hope. Dear friends, I'd like to give special greetings to those celebrating their birthday, especially the members of our EPC. Mr. Elmer Magtangob, our technical man in the college department. So happy birthday, Sir Elmer. And then our ever-reliable messenger and driver, Mr. Rolando Buwan, Sir Oyi. Happy birthday also. So I wish you both a pleasant day and a grace-filled Christmas season. And we are happy that you are with us. And we will be celebrating all together as an EPC on Friday. And then on Saturday as Salesians and lay mission partners. So to all the rest, I wish you all have a great Christmas novena. And those who are coming for these masses, I wish you the safe trips to the churches where you will be going, and bring these graces that God has given you to your loved ones, the people in your work, to your families. God bless you all, and have a great day.